Okay, folks, Colin from Kincaid Outdoors running. I'm a little late today. My original topic I was going to do was going to be an unboxing, but kind of fell through when the object in question didn't arrive on time. Not sure when I'm going to be able to. I could show you off what I was going to show you, but one of the items I acquired was the wrong item that I ordered. So I'm going to have to get that returned, and hopefully I will be able to update you guys on when that it's supposed to come through. So I have no idea how soon some of my items is. One of my items is going to probably arrive tomorrow because it just showed up in Des Moines. So I'm not sure. Hey, Rob, how you doing, brother? One of the other items I ordered was completely wrong. I have it over here in a box, but it's just a little disappointed that it didn't come up. Hey, King, how you doing, brother? Thank you for coming. I am going to do something for you, brother. Please. Hope you don't. Oh, I can't do it on this one. I got to go on this side. Give me a second. Let me mute that part there. Go over here and do this one. I'm going to do that. And there you go, King. Can I give you a little boost here? Thank you very much. I'm not much of an air gunner, but I'm more of a bow guy, as you can see back here. I was going to be showing off one of the two items that I was acquiring. One running a little late, but I know where it's at now because it's in Des Moines. The other one arrived, but it was the wrong item I purchased. So I will be returning that one tomorrow and getting a refund and hopefully ordering something a little better. But right now, I'm not sure if anybody's got anything majorly going on because, like I said, my original topic that I was going to do was going to be an unboxing for some supplies that I was going to be getting in for my bug out bag and things like that. Now, right now, I can tell you what I was going to show off. I had ordered a new folding solar panel, and it was supposed to be a 5-panel, 100-watt solar panel. What I received was a 4-panel, probably 10-watt solar panel, not even close to what I was supposed to get. So I have the one that I gave my wife, which I had purchased originally a while back. Can I see that one, love? This way I don't have to open up the new one. The one I received is exactly like this one, and nowhere near exactly what I needed. As you can see, this one is a simple 4-panel solar panel. Now, normally, this would be a fairly easy thing to charge up your items, that kind of thing. Well, the one I ordered was not the one I got. I was supposed to get a 100-watt 5-panel solar panel. I got a 4-panel one, which has no, not even the same ballpark. So, a little disappointed. Already reported it. I am going to return it tomorrow. It's basically the exact same thing as this, which I already have one of these, so that's why I know that it's not the right one. So that's what I'm going through right now. If you're interested in coming up, you're more than welcome. The link is right there in the chat. I have a lot of things I'm going through right now, so please forgive me. I am going to pin that message to the top right here. And King, if you want, please, if you post something, you'll notice something. You just earned yourself a wrench, sir. Been working on some ideas for my bug out bag and some other things. My boy is now legal with he's got his ID, so he can get his hunting and fishing license finally, which is I'm really proud of. So that's on the good news front. So he's awaiting to get his permanent license, but right now he's got his photostatic copy version. So it might be about a week before he gets his hard copy. But at least now he can go get his hunt and fishing license if he wants to purchase things to go. Okay, you should have got your wrench. Like, what the heck? I wrenched you. Give me a second here. No, you're a moderator. Hey, Wildlife, how you doing? Glad you can make it. Yeah, I was going to be doing a review of a new solar panel I got, but they sent me the wrong one. I had ordered, this is off of the TikTok shop. I know before anybody says anything, don't always trust anything off of there. This is the first time I've actually been really disappointed, to be honest, because usually a lot of the items I get are pretty good. One of the things I got that was really good was my backpack, which I normally carry now, and had no issues with that. Hey, Dan, how you doing, brother? You want to come up? The link is in the chat. Please come up. I'd like to see you. Hey, little miss, how you doing? It's not Mac. It's a Ninja. I call her Little Miss. What are you doing, girl? Huh? Oh, you want to get in Mom's lap, but you can't, huh? Because of Mac? Because Mac is watching you. Now, I'm not sure how many people have folding solar panels in their gear. The one I was originally going to get was supposed to be a 5-panel, 100-watt solar panel. I can't show you online because it's only on the TikTok shop, I'm sorry to say. And let me see if I can get a picture up here. It was supposed to be this right here. And you can't see it, but it's got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 solar panels. The one they sent me was exactly like this one, only has 4. So first things first, not even the same thing. So I'm going to hopefully purchase something better than that. So here's what it's supposed to look like right there, with 5 panels. This one's not even the same thing, not even the same ballpark. But I'm hoping to possibly go with something a little different that might work a little better. I'm thinking about upgrading it to this one. So hopefully this one will come in like it's supposed to. So I'm going to have to wait down the line. It's going to be about a week or so before I could even consider getting one of those. So welcome, Life. Welcome, Dan. Welcome, King. Welcome, Rob. I'm glad you're here. Please start posting in the chat. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe. I'd really appreciate it if you would. I didn't get a chance to really share this out much. So please feel free to do so. I am trying my best. My voice is a little raspy, so bear with me. Advert number 1. Thank you for letting me know. I was actually kind of surprised why I was running about 5 minutes behind my normal, getting everything done. One of the things I need to check on is get this shared out a little bit more because I didn't get a chance to share properly here. That didn't work. Yes, girl. I know. I know. I'm just posting stuff out best I can here. If you want to come up, you can. Come on up. Yeah, it looks like I'm going to get a different cat today on my lap. So let's find out. Come here, girl. You're not going to come up? Yes, I know. I love you too. For those people who did not catch it, Ian actually has something interesting happen. Um, a while back, about a week or so ago, he planted a kernel of Indian corn that I had found on my desk from after showing the cob to both Cliff and Jason on their respective channels. I can't remember which one, and one landed on my desk. So I took Ian, give the kernel to Ian, and he ended up putting it in one of the pots in the back porch. It's inside, folks, not outside. And he did end up with this. Give me a second here. I'll show you what he ended up with. He ended up with an ear of corn, a little stalk of corn growing on our back porch. So we're hoping that it's going to be growing big and strong, and we have no idea if it's going to actually produce, but we're going to at least try to see what happens. The fact that it's growing at all is surprising because I've had that same cob of corn in my drawer over here for almost 2 years. So let's find out what's going on. If you're here, please put a 1 in the chat because I feel like I'm just rambling on, and at least let me know you're here. And for those people who are interested, it is 21 degrees Fahrenheit. 2, come on, brother. Juan, what Juan have to do with this? 1 for the money, 2 for the show. Little Miss, what are you doing back there? No, she's going up next, trying to find the heater, which is behind the shelf.
Oh, he's cold.
I got a 2 and a 1.
For what?
I asked them if they, people posted that there's going to be a tree for Dan put 1, 2 and a tree. It's wet here, which is a change to it being wet. That's wrong. Well, here it is cloudy. It's been windy for the last couple of days. Nothing major other than the items that I was hoping to come in didn't. Kind of majorly disappointed about the item I wanted was the wrong one. But I'm going to be sending it. I have it in a box over here, but it's the same exact model. I'm going to be sending it back tomorrow. I'm getting a refund and hopefully use that money towards another better panel. And that way I could better quality of charge and stuff like that. Probably, Dan, probably. And if anybody is curious about the other item that I'm getting in, it is a box of MREs, which I was planning on doing an MRE review, and that kind of fell through because it was supposed to be here today. It got delayed somewhere down the line. Even though it said, oh, it's supposed to be here today, it's now coming in tomorrow. So I won't be able to show that off until Thursday. So that's what I've got going on Thursday. So I'll be doing MRE reviews for 12 different meals because I got a case of them. I'm going to go through and see which ones I can eat, which ones I can't. The ones that I know I can't was probably going to end up going to my wife because she likes things with mushrooms. I cannot. But we'll see what we got. I have no clue which ones I'm going to end up with because it's kind of completely random. But it wasn't very expensive, so I'm going to have to, it's just going to be a shot in the dark and see what I get. Now, the ones that I can eat, I am going to be putting into my bug out bags. That way I'll have meals on the go. And I'm just going to do the same thing for Jenny and possibly Ian, but I think Ian would just rather eat them than anything else. And Jenny is going to go through them and see which one she likes. Right, love?
Sure.
Sure. Now, what this does mean, we get 12 coffees, instant coffees. We get 12 packs of sugar, 12 salt, and pepper. We're going to end up with 12 accessory packs, and with wet wipes and toilet paper and straws, and 12 spoons. So it's going to be interesting to see what meals come through. I'm hoping some beef stew, maybe some chili mac. That would be nice. Chili mac is always good. But if it's a stroganoff type thing or anything with mushrooms, that's going to go to Jenny. I'm sorry, love, you're getting those. Because I can't eat those, as you already know. And if there's anything else that neither one of us like, it's probably going to end up going to Ian. Look, at least, don't forget the donuts. What do you mean the donuts? Does this look like Dunkin'? Huh? What's the name of that? Yeah, don't forget. You got to do the donuts.
I'm gonna make the donuts.
What that shop is that? Dunkin'?
Donuts.
I'm sorry, this is not Dunkin'. This is Colan. Maybe a Celtic name, but it's not mine. Stealthy, thank you for coming. I really appreciate it. Does anybody have any experiences by buying anything off the TikTok shop by any means? Like I said, I mean, this is what I got in the mail. And it didn't even have it marked properly, just throw it in there. No instructions. I just grabbed one and threw it in, I guess. I don't know. But that's not even the right one. And it came from Texas, of all places, I believe. I have to double check. Let's see, where did that one come from? It originally came from Houston, Texas. Now, the only reason I knew that was the wrong one as soon as I opened it up, because it's exactly like this one, which is not the one I ordered. I thought it was getting an upgrade, and it turned out to be the same thing. So I am sending it back tomorrow. I've got a code that allows me to do that. So I'll be dropping it off at the post office tomorrow and taking care of it that way. That way it'll be on its way back to where it came from, and I will be getting my money back. Now, the MRE one is a little different. It is, give me a second here. It's the Americol A-Pack MRE with reduced sodium, which I'm okay with. So I have no exact clue what the meals are going to be like in this one. But it is a case of 12 meals. I am going to hopefully hope that it's going to be a decent set of different things. Pasta with garden vegetables and tomato sauce for one. Pork sauce with rice. Home style vegetables and sauce and noodles and chicken. I kind of like that one. Spaghetti with Italian sauce. Sweet and sour rice and chicken. And chili with beans. So it could be two of each. So that's not bad. I like the chili and the chicken and noodles. How about you, love?
Probably the sweet and sour chicken.
So that's going to be interesting to see how that turns out. So not too bad, I guess. We're going to see what we come up. I mean, the chili and the chicken and noodles sound good, and the spaghetti. Jenny's not listening, folks. And I'm the one that's hard of hearing. Now, normally the past few weeks, I've been talking about get home bags and the like. Is there anything food wise or power wise that you use to take in your bed home bags? I was trying to upgrade my gear with some MREs and a solar panel, upgrade solar panel. And that way I knew that Jenny would have one for herself. So if you guys have anything, let me know. I'd like to hear what you guys got, because any ideas you guys might have, I might steal for myself to add to mine. I have a fairly large get home bag. It was originally gotten off the TikTok shop as well, but it's a really, really nice one. I do like it a lot. See if I can find it here. It's a 60-liter bag. So you can find it in my color, because I got the OD green one. Yeah, I got this one right here. And it was only $40, which is, I'm actually pretty happy with it. It's a lot of room, a lot of expansion space, and everything else. It's got most of the gear that I need in there, exception of a compass and a proper battery bank setup. Now, I apologize if it seems like I'm rambling. I'm used to being able to bounce my ideas off people. I have not heard back from anybody, so I cannot tell you if anybody's coming or not. So please let me know if you're going to be coming up, or at least in the chat, because I feel like I'm rambling. And Jason's not going to be here because he is going to be out for the evening. CR is going to be showing up at about 8 o'clock, apparently. So I was running late, Rob. I didn't get a chance to actually get everything set up until 7 o'clock on the nose. So there was no really advanced warning. I went straight. I literally just got my gear set up to get monetized and went live. So that's on me, Rob. I also was eating supper, so that's part of it. So any idea? Hey, Molly. Oh, well, happy birthday to Kathy. Apparently they were at a birthday dinner.
Oh.
I just said that. So yeah, Jenny says happy birthday as well. She is over in her usual spot. Right now, we are slow to get things organized. I am going to be working on this sometime tomorrow and the next day, and hopefully tomorrow I would be able to work on our back porch, because I want to get that plant a little bit more sunlight. For those people who didn't hear, Ian's got corn growing. I gave him a kernel of a Indian corn that had dislodged from the cob, and he took it and he planted it in that planter, and somehow it sprouted. It's been dormant for over 2 years, and apparently it decided it was ready to sprout. So we have corn growing, folks. So I'm kind of ecstatic about that. We'll give you progress on how it progresses. It does have enough light. It does have enough water, and hopefully the pot's big enough to sustain one stalk of corn. So we're going to have to wait and see on that. I have no experience growing corn. I have rogued corn. I have detasseled corn, but I've never grown corn. How about you, my love?
No, that was all mom and dad.
Well, Jenny lived in a family that dealt with corn, but she didn't do anything with it herself. I'm assuming that's the correct response?
Yep.
Okay. So you're going to know the progress as we do, but if we get lucky, we'll end up with at least one cob of Indian corn. Hopefully it's bigger than the one we have, but we still have the full one that we have not done anything with, that when the weather gets nicer, we can attempt to do something in the backyard, but no promises because I don't farm very well. No, it was not. Why would you say that? Dan says, was the corn bit by a spider with an Egyptian symbol on the back? Which that makes no sense. Dan, would you please come up here?
Context.
That's why I have him come up, because it's kind of hard to get the joke if I can't hear him.
Tell Dan we need context.
My dyslexia is not helping. Like I said, the chat down there, there's the links in the chat. Please come up. I can't guarantee anything about the superpowers coming from the corn. Now, it might attract corn monkeys. Just saying. You never know. It's Dan, Herbert T. Corn monkeys are a thing. So you're going to have to come up here to verify that it's the corn monkey attractant. So that's all I'm going to say. Okay, do you have a particular company you order from, Rob? These are a Miracle ones. I haven't really eaten a lot of them, so I'm not sure. I mean, the last ones I've ordered was from the Army Navy Outdoors channel, and they were way too salty. And that was my main issue with them, is because I could not handle the salt. The salt was way, way too much for me. Now, these are the same. I'm not sure. They might be the same ones I got before, but I hope not, because they really, really did not taste well. But I did get a 12-pack, so we're going to have to wait and see how it turns out. Because I originally got a 3-pack for $11, and it, like I said, it didn't turn out. Hey, Jason.
Hello. How's everybody doing this evening?
Good and disappointed.
And disappointed. What? Because you weren't invited to dinner?
I didn't get any birthday cake.
Oh, that's good. There was no cake involved.
Well, you went to a birthday party without a birthday cake?
Beer and margaritas.
Beer and margaritas.
Ugh. You can keep that stuff.
I didn't drink. I had iced tea.
I ordered a folding solar panel from the TikTok shop, It's supposed to be 5 panels that reach up to 100 watts.
Mm-hmm.
They sent me a 4 panel solar panel. No information about it, not even the same product. So it's similar to the one I already owned and showed off before. So I'm going to be mailing that back tomorrow and getting a refund because I'm not keeping something I didn't order. But I did order a pack of MREs, which will be coming in tomorrow. I'll be going over those on Thursday.
Alrighty.
I was supposed to do both of those today, but things happen.
Yeah, possibility I might be going live tomorrow during the day.
About what time?
I don't know yet.
Well, I've
When
got
I
to go
get outside.
I've got to go to the post office. I want to be able to get on with you.
No, I'll be on my phone.
No, I mean in the chat.
Oh, okay.
If I'm driving across town to go to the post office, I don't want to miss it.
Yeah, like I said, was it Mother's Day present came in, right?
Mhm.
Yeah, today. I got to put it up tomorrow.
I was okay. Rob's gotten all kinds of different countries MREs that he's probably going to be ordering from.
Yeah.
And me, and Cliff did a review on a whole bunch of different ones a while back, if I recall.
We talked about them, but we didn't eat them.
No, we went over the menus and stuff.
Yeah.
And to me, the best quality menu that I saw was from the most unlikely place to me.
Australia.
Now, if anybody wants to send me an Australia MRE, I will happily take it. But the one I got were the Miracles 12. It's a 12-pack case. So they're going to be coming in tomorrow. I'm going to see which ones, how they are. They say the reduced sodium because the first ones I got were freaking salty as all get out.
Oh, that's part of the preservatives is actually the sodium.
I know, but it says on the box, reduced sodium. And as a person who lives by reduced sodium on a regular basis, I can taste when there's something's too salty or not. But Rob, if you get any Australian MREs, I will gladly pay you for it. Unless I can find a way to convince Mandy to send me one. If I pay her. Military surplus stores or even in Australia, huh? But because I've got to send her some stuff anyway. Now, would you take one from Australia?
Yeah, it's full of candy.
Well, not just candy. The meals were better thought out and everything else. Now, they're not meant for like cold weather stuff like mine, but I'd at least like to try it.
Weren't they like 30% candy?
No, well, give me a second. Now I have to look it up.
Oh, I didn't take pictures of those trees today.
I think I like that one. Yeah, I'm looking at the Australian rations. They had a couple different ones. They got a combat ration, a patrol ration, and then there's a 5-man combat ration. Let's see here.
Yeah, if anybody can tell you about the MREs, it's probably going to be Mark from Self-Sufficient Me.
But he doesn't show up on my channel.
Yeah, but he was in the military for what, almost 20 years?
Oh, that's right. I forgot, Rob. I apologize. I forgot that Rob's a vegetarian.
Oh.
My apologies, sir. Actually, the U.S. actually has quite a few vegetarian versions.
Believe it or not, they're not bad.
They have quite a few different ones. I've had a few. I'm not much on the beans and rice one, because I don't like rice. But that's my personal thing. I'm not allergic to them or anything. I just don't like rice.
I have no troubles eating a vegetarian meal.
I've eaten some of them, but some of them they taste good enough where they don't look back. Here comes Dan. How you doing, sir?
In Chandler, there was a place called the Copper Kettle, and it was from they were from India, and they were
Hang
good.
on a second.
You popped up. You're here. Who teleported the corn monkey here? So we got a corn monkey attractant growing in our back porch. Did you see the picture, Jason?
No,
Ian, that corn that Ian planted?
I saw no picture.
Okay, I sent it through to our.
Yeah, I know. Like I said, I was on there earlier saying we were out for the evening. Yeah.
Give me a second. I'll make it bigger.
Well, if it's on, it should be on there now.
It's on there now. I think I should be able to just pull it up from there. Give me a second.
Oh, excuse me.
It's a little bit sideways, folks, so bear with me. I'm not sure how to rotate it, but please forgive me on the screen because it is sideways. I apologize. I don't think I can rotate it.
Oh, it was really far up there. Okay.
But I told you when he planted it. And
Corn goes fast.
well, thing is, this thing has been sitting in my drawer for over 2 years.
Mm-hmm.
And I only brought it, last time I brought it out to show you guys about different seeds we were talking about, that one popped off the kernel, the cob, I mean. And I had Ian go plant it in a pot. So he put it in there, covered it up, threw some water on it, and just promptly forgot about it. And he just threw some water on it from time to time. Next thing you know, that thing's up.
It's
It's got plenty of light, plenty of water. You know, it's inside. It's not outside, folks. But our back porch has got plenty of light. So hopefully we might get something out of there that's, produces something. Ooh, an Arctic condition MRE sounds interesting. But that's pretty much it, folks, on that one. I think Ian did pretty good considering there, Jason.
Oh, yeah.
Also, he got his ID, professional ID card, the state ID for the first time, which is a one step, which means he can get his hunting fishing license because he's now 18. He's got to do it himself now.
All by himself?
Well, he went up there and got it done. He's got the star thingamajiggy on his new license and everything. He doesn't have his permanent license yet. That's the permanent card yet. That's coming in the mail, but he's got the photostatic copy. So it still shows everything it's supposed to do except the star. But now he could at least travel. He can get his hunting fishing license, that kind of thing. And go to get his GED now. That's the next on the list. Though I think I'm not sure if he'd be willing to, but I think he should go into some kind of what do we call it again, hon? Trade school.
Oh, yeah.
Because of his ADHD and stuff like that, it might suit his abilities better, pace-wise and everything. And a lot of places do a work study where they pay him to go through, as long as he chooses the topic that really syncs with his brain. As some people with both autism and ADHD might have issues trying to do something a little bit less structured. He needs, a set path. You do this, this, and this, and this.
Yeah.
If he doesn't have that, then he might have some issues. So now, whether he goes that route, I don't know. But at least it'll give him something to do and a way to make money for himself. Because I don't want him to be too carefree. Because I want him to be able to make a living on his own. Because if something happens to Jenny and I or his mom at the same time, He's going to be out in the wind with no high school diploma, no job, no house, nothing. And I don't want that for him. Though I did spot something I wanted your guys' opinion on. Give me a moment. Let me see if it's still where I saw it. And please forgive me. I've never seen one of these things yet. So it's the first time for me.
As resourceful as he is, it would surprise me if he survived on his own quite well.
Probably, but he doesn't have a decent support system after us. Now, here's what I found yesterday on Facebook Marketplace. Now, yes, it looks like an ambulance, but it's not. This is what it looks like on the inside. And yes, that bed extends out all the way across. It does need a little work, as something from that 2007 would need, but it's got a king size bed added, refrigerator, ice maker, coffee maker, small oven included, sink added but not plumbed, water tank, pump, and waste tank but not plumbed, but included but not installed. The only thing is, it does need a new head gasket replaced.
Hey guys, I just sent out a small video to everybody here in the group and some others. Enjoy the video.
Where was it at? Which way? Where'd you send it?
Instagram.
Okay. I'll look at it in a bit. Did you send it to me directly?
I thought I did. I know Rob's probably dying laughing if he saw it.
Is it the top? I got the top 10 benefits for VA compensation.
Hold on a minute. No.
That's the last one I got from you.
Here, I'll just send it to the group.
I didn't get anything.
He's not a part of our group. We got to invite him in.
Well, no, I did. I sent him directly.
Oh, okay.
Oh, wait a minute. There it is.
When they pick up the wrong house.
Yeah.
I'm not going to show this, folks.
But you got to hear it too. That's the funny part.
I can't.
Yeah.
I don't want to get dinged. Oh, is that the okay? I think I've seen this one before.
Oh, I was laughing.
I think I have seen this.
Alexa, intruder alert.
Yeah, that one. Yeah, I remember hearing that one. Yeah, I've seen this one. I think Jenny showed me this one.
Yep.
Yeah, I've seen that.
I don't know if anybody's seen it. So
Yeah, I have. Jenny, like I said, Jenny showed it to me.
Yeah, we do live streams
Yeah, the Alexa kill.
like every other week with my brothers, and he has the like the Alexis one or whatever. So we try to throw in the middle of the chat to turn off the lights, so it turns off his lights while he's talking to us.
Oh, it's like what Cliff does to me with my GoPro.
Yeah.
It says GoPro, shut off or start recording. But unfortunately, I can't say GoPro turn on and it'll do that because it's shut off.
Now I wonder what would happen if you did that in the middle of a live stream and you were using the GoPro as your
If I was using something about like a GoPro Hero 8 and above, it might shut off. But you can deactivate the voice control. Just to let you know, you can shut that part off. It's part of the programming. So I'm not exactly sure. Connections, I don't work. Let's see, voice control. Now, I have my voice control shut off. So I even got a list of some of the commands like GoPro capture, GoPro stop capture, start and stop recording, highlight, take a photo, that kind of thing. Shoot burst, that's a new one. Start time relapse, video mode, photo mode, time lapse mode, burst mode, and turn off. The commands you didn't know you needed, that you didn't need. But it's pretty cool. That was funny though, Jason. Just let you know. Jenny showed it to me about a month or two ago.
Oh, okay.
It's not a new one.
Star Trek nerd he lives with.
I said I finally saw it.
Yeah, Jenny saw it months ago, and she said that was because she's a Star Trek nerd.
Yeah.
I'm like I said, I'm kind of a little disappointed in my stuff that I ordered did not come in like it was supposed to, so I'm a little disappointed in that, especially since I didn't get the proper item I ordered, which really sucks. But I've had mackerel MREs before. I'm just hoping that these are more or less sodium than normal, because I understand they use salt to preserve them, but they wouldn't say less sodium if they weren't less sodium, would they? Because it says reduced sodium on the box. So I'll have to wait and see how that is.
Didn't see how much though, did it?
It does not say.
Yeah.
Hey Jay, how you doing? Hunting with Jay and Jay's here.
Hey, how's it going, JJ?
King's here too, Jason,
Oh, is he? Ah, good evening.
and he's also our newest moderator. Just let you know.
Excuse me.
Now, like I was telling people before, those people didn't see. I mean, I'm you heard Dan, but the solar panel I ordered was a 5-panel 100-watt folding solar panel system. The one I got was exactly like this, not like this, exactly like this. So that in its first point was no bueno, because it's not what I ordered. And I don't
That's
want
supposedly 100 watts.
supposedly 100 watts.
Yeah.
The one I am going to be trying to get next is a different mode of folding solar panels altogether. And it's going to be, give me a second here, I'll show you. It's going to be looking like this. This one.
Okay. A 30 watt.
Yeah, with it says a 10,000 milliamp battery. I don't believe it until it happens, but it's completely different from this one. So it would have to be. Hopefully, it's got to be better than what I already got. It's about the same price, so it's not much of a difference, but it would still fit my pack, still allow me to do what I need to do, but it also gives me an extra battery bank to deal with
I
charging.
wonder if you can put them in series.
I don't
Daisy
know.
chain. If you daisy chain them together.
I don't know. That's an experiment for people, more than one people. Oh man, it would be really funny if you could do it with different brands. Figure out a way to hook them all together and do it that way. Just think of the power you could do, but you just need to have a way to harness all that power. You know, I mean, a bunch of golf cart batteries, maybe. I don't know.
Do you have a solar panel set, Jason?
I have a solar panel. I keep it in the van.
Well, this was my old one, which I'm giving to Jenny, but I wasn't expecting to get 2 of these.
Yeah, the solar panels don't really exactly work where I'm at.
He's got too many trees.
Yeah, I got way too many trees.
Yeah.
How about your roof?
Yeah, I'm covered in trees.
From all directions?
Yeah, from the south, the east, and the west.
What about the north?
Sun doesn't come up in the north.
Yeah, the sun doesn't come up in the north.
Well, they generally say the solar panel should be facing south anyway,
Yeah.
but they don't. But the sun doesn't come up in the south either.
Oh, it
True.
comes up from the east.
Exactly. Then why do they have them facing south? I have no idea. Now,
No,
if
it's-
anybody here has dealt with personal solar panels or folding solar panels or the bigger ones, I know some of you have power stations. I know you do, Dan.
Yeah.
And I know Jason does. I know Blake does. I'm not sure about you, Jason, because I didn't think to ask
no,
before.
I got the generator, and I don't have one yet.
No, I want to get a generator or a power station, but I've got to figure out which one I want, which versus.
It's actually nice to have both.
It would be nice to have both, but it's about space.
Yeah.
Now, if I was going to get a generator, I would get a dual fuel or a tri-fuel model. But before someone says, "Oh, that's not as efficient," I like having the versatility because I don't know what I'm going to end up being able to use. If I'm running out of one fuel, I can switch over to another style, that kind of thing.
Yeah, because propane can sit on the shelf almost indefinitely.
Or if you find a, heaven forbid or God forbid, depending on whether you want to go deity you want to call upon, you find a gas well in the middle of nowhere, which happens a lot in Iowa, surprisingly enough. It comes in, it kind of goes along with all the actual coal mines we have here. You should have a lot in Texas, though.
Oh, yeah.
Jason.
There's CR.
Hey, CR is supposed to be around 8 o'clock. He said he was going to be here.
Close.
He said it on the same chat you posted on earlier, Jason. How you doing, CR? Glad you can make it. This was going to be an unboxing originally, but it turned out to be a bust.
Dead.
Yep, because the solar panel that I originally ordered was not the one I got. Apparently, somebody can't count where the warehouse is at. What I think they did. This is the box it came in. It's exactly like this one. It's a 4-panel solar panel. No directions, no details. It doesn't tell me what the wattage is, doesn't tell me what the volts are, or the.
Did you tell them that's not what I ordered?
Yes, I did. That's one of the reasons I'm returning it. They sent me a code. They're returning me my money. Unfortunately, they can take my money immediately, but it takes about 10 days to get it back. But they sent me a code. Go down to the post office. They'll print out the little thing for it. They're paying for the return. And I don't have to pay anything, which is nice. And I will save that money back that I get back to purchase the newer one, which I want to get this one. It looks a lot better condition. And a 30-watt solar panel with a 10,000 milliamp battery bank seems a little bit more practical. At least it does to me. And hopefully it'll be the one I'm actually getting because it's the first time I've ever got something that I didn't order. So
Yeah, because when I send to Cliff, you got to make sure that there's 2 batteries hooked up to it, though, or something they can handle almost 20 volts.
well,
If you-
I
if you
do
hook
have.
Yeah, if you hook this up to a regular 12-volt battery, you're going to overheat that battery fast.
Well, Jason, I've got this one here.
Yeah.
Is a 26,800 milliamp battery. Okay.
Yeah.
Now the battery that this is a. Which one is this one again? I got to look it up. Please forgive me. The print is tiny and it's a 10,400 milliamp battery.
Yeah.
Which is not bad, not great, but not bad. It's
No.
not the same as the other one. So either one of these would work with that.
Yeah.
So,
Just be careful of your voltage now.
oh, I understand that. The voltage, he was even listed on here. It's upside down. Please forgive me. The print is freaking tiny. This one output is 5 volts.
No,
Amps times 2.
no, when you're charging, you got to worry about the voltage as well.
It's a
Even-
3.7 volt battery.
Yeah.
So that's not bad. When you, I mean, this one here, this is an Anchor. What Anchor's better batteries?
Hey, Scott.
Hey, Scott, how you doing, brother? Say hi to your sister for us. I really appreciate it. I am going to do something for. Give me a second here. Okay, I want to see if you can do it, Dan. Say GoPro shut off. Oh my God. I whispered that. I freaking whispered it, and it shut the freaking thing off. That sucked. I was going to show off a new solar panel that I paid for, but they sent me the wrong one. I was also going to show off a case of MREs I got in from Americool, but that got delayed by 1 day due to a snowstorm down south.
How does that happen?
I have no idea. I hate to say this, the main hiccup was in Arkansas. So, for those people who are originally from Arkansas, please raise your hand. I'm talking to you, Dan.
Huh? What?
No, I'm in the state I'm from.
Well, originally from. Where were you born, Dan?
Illinois.
Really? Oh, so was Jenny, actually. Now, I've got relatives down in Arkansas, so I'm not one to talk. I got cousins down there, but they're transplants from Iowa. But
Now we're getting the real truth.
hey, my aunt married a dairy farmer down there when I was a kid.
I got kin in Arkansas.
Yeah, but the thing is, she's not too far from Crater of Diamonds State Park. And if you know anything about Crater of Diamonds, it's a really nice place. Just freaking hot when you go there. A guy just found a $500,000 diamond there recently.
Oh, that paid for his entry fee really well.
It's a $50 fee. And he did it right after a rain, which is the best time to look for him. And it was actually a Herkimer diamond? So, industrial diamond. Or is it something like that? I'm not sure exactly of which type, but it was really high-end diamond for 50. It was like 10 carats, which is apparently really good. But I'm going to hopefully get this new set of solar panels. I'll be doing a review on Thursday for the MREs that I get. I may not eat them because I'm trying to save them, but I will bring them out and show them off because they will fit better in my backpack because part of them are going in my my bug out bag. The other one's going to go in my get home bag, and the other parts are also going to go in Jenny's get home bag.
Yeah, if you're out in the woods in Arkansas and you hear a banjo playing, run.
But I will say this: there was a really nice area down near that park, Crater of Diamonds Park, that had some really big trout. I'm talking big trout.
Really? Like I said,
If you're going to Norway, could you do me a favor, Rob? It's going to sound stupid. Can you send me a couple rocks? If you can pick up flint, I'd rather have that. But if you can pick me up 2 rocks. One, Ian collects rocks from all over the world. And I want flint. From wherever I can get it. I always need more flint. Now, I know that there's other items and stuff that you can use with your strikers and stuff like that. But flint works better not as good as church works okay, but flint works better. But it works a lot better than quartz or jasper or anything like that.
Now, I will say this about Arkansas. It is very, very beautiful land.
It is.
Very beautiful.
Yeah.
And that was the first time I ever caught trout was down in Arkansas. And the day my wife, my sister, and I and Ian left Arkansas, another lady found a $500,000 diamond. The day we left. I was so torqued off. I wanted to stay an extra day, but nope. But it was also 102 and my family could not handle the heat. But for $50 a day, and you're there all day, and this field is really, really big. The thing is, there's no shade, and it's very hot. A diamond would be interesting as a striker. It would work, I guess, wouldn't it? I don't think anybody's ever mentioned.
I don't think so.
You don't think so?
No, I don't think it will.
I would take one from England as well, Rob. Just saying. As long as you got some flint, I'd be happy.
Well, he's already got a rock from England. Ian
I
does.
plan to come up to South Dakota, Scott. You already know that. I also got to go over to Illinois.
I've been to South Dakota.
So have I.
It's a little boring.
I did training over there.
Illinois is boring too.
I will mention something. I think it was on either Saturday or Thursday. I was talking about Keesler Air Force Base. Now, I've tried to remember why that freaking base sounded so familiar. I was stationed there for about 6 weeks, and I forgot all about it. It's where I went for admin training in the Air Force, down in Biloxi, Mississippi. I feel stupid. But there's also, it put me on some of the best biscuits and gravy I've ever had in my entire life.
Yeah, I've already been to Wall Drug. That place is kind of cool.
I can understand that, Scott. No, but I'm going to be doing a review on my new solar panel when it does come in, as well as the MREs on Thursday. Now, if anybody else has any better places, I would love to get my hands on an Australian MRE. That's still on my list because when we looked over that menu, Jason, you might have saw all the candy, but there was also the meals were really balanced.
Yeah.
And that's the thing that I liked best. They were actually food, not just, what was they called? Vegetable cracker. It wasn't just like that, like the American one. But, yeah. We're doing we're going over the meals of all the different MREs in the world. And I was just rating all the ones I saw just based on menu. And to me, the Australia one seemed the most edible. Now, I can't say it would be, since I have never eaten anything from Australia. Though I have bought Vegemite once, and I sent it to Mandy, which is really weird. I bought Vegemite in America and sent it to Mandy in Australia. Still don't understand if she liked it or not. I can't remember.
Well, wasn't it manufactured here though?
I don't know. No. This was at the World Market.
Yeah.
Where they get everything from around the world. This one was actually Australian. Mm. It was a teeny little jar about that big. And I remember sending it to her. I don't remember her saying anything about it, though. I still got some things to send to her, like, frack.
There goes the knee.
Yeah. I need to put my brakes on. And it's over here behind my computer. Give me a moment here. Give me a second, folks. Yeah, you guys take over for a second. I got to get my brace on.
Yeah.
It hurt. Oh, man, that hurt. I haven't been moving around a lot because I didn't need to. But when I'm talking, I got to when I'm trying to explain something, it's easier for me to show you than try to explain it. Dan, you're too quiet.
No, I'm 3 quiet.
3 quiet. Well, I'll tell you what, Dan. If Ian's corn gets to any size to actually provide a kernel, a cob of any kind with seeds, I'll save you some.
Okay.
You can call them corn monkey seeds if you want to. That's better.
Mm.
Okay. This is what I picked up for Mandy when I was working at the D.A.V thrift shop. I got to put a new deal in it. Give me a second. I think I actually have one here about my feet. Don't remember where I put it.
Yeah, like I said, I don't know how long I'm gonna be alive tomorrow. I'm not gonna be alive for a while.
Well, you said you're doing your mini live during the day.
No, I won't be. No, it'll be a long live during the day.
Oh, it will?
Oh yeah,
Well, you didn't specify that. You just said you were going on. You didn't specify.
yeah. I'm gonna be assembling a greenhouse.
Oh, okay. That's good to know.
I'll try to make it to it so you can have a moderator.
Yeah,
I was planning on being there too, as long as I know when he's going on.
yeah.
I got to go to the post
When I
office
get
tomorrow.
up in the morning and I get outside.
Well, I can't go until the post office opens, obviously. Because I was going to take it there, show the code, mail it out, then come home.
Oh, you'll probably be back by then.
I'm hoping. Give me a second here. Dang it. What did I do with it? I had a wick for that. I put it down. Now how can I lose something within 5 minutes?
I'll probably set up my canopy and run an extension cord out there for Molly and her laptop and a chair. Set up my tripod. Get my phone on it.
Now, how much was this greenhouse?
We got it on sale for what? $160, honey? Molly, was the greenhouse on sale? $150.
And the size is?
Yeah, plus the tax and stuff. Yeah, but like I said, that means we got a lot more points too.
What's the size?
20 by 10 by 7.5.
That's pretty good size.
That's the same exact one I got.
Okay. So you're putting up a second one.
Mother-in-law. I'll put one up for her. I'll probably get another one maybe next year.
Found it, installed it. She now has a wick involved. It just not have a chimney though.
Wikipedia.
It's not bad.
For $9, that's pretty good.
Okay, I checked those matches out, Dan, and they were kind of cheesy. The ones I saw, they didn't have the good ones. The good ones got sold out right away. So the only thing they had left was the regular Yuko matches, and I wouldn't trust them very far. They were the low end versions, but the good ones in the case and everything else, they were gone. I did see some other stuff that I really thought looked good, but I just didn't have the money for it. I ended up buying $80 in groceries instead. But Mandy would like this, you guys, don't you think?
Yeah.
And there's
Yeah,
nothing in it,
got
so they
it.
can't. Huh?
Got it. I was going to say to Scott, as a somebody familiar with the inner workings of Walmart, they this time of year right now is when they're resetting the hunting area, and so basically they're clearancing out things that are going to be discontinued, stuff like that.
End of year,
now,
stuff like that. Yeah.
well, it's not so much end of year; it's end of season for it.
Yeah.
Well, I will ask you guys if you could do something for me, if you can. If you happen to see where they're selling like things like knocks for arrows, keep an eye out for them for me, please. I can always use those and fletching. Anything they have on, clearance out for those. Because last time I ended up buying a bunch of them for my arrows, I got them for a quarter a piece for a dozen. And that was at Walmart. And I got like about 15 to 20 bags of 12 each for just a few bucks. So if you happen to see anything like that, let me know. I'm not into veins. I'm into feathers. So I'm sorry, veins are not very practical in what I do.
Yeah, so tomorrow I'll also be showing off the plants too, like trees and all that stuff.
Oh, the 2 trees you bought?
Well, those are only 2 trees that I bought recently. I still have 2 figs and 1 grape.
I was
Yeah.
referencing your video where you said 2
Yeah.
trees.
Come here.
Or should I buy 2?
Yeah.
Okay,
remember,
folks.
one is
Yep.
none.
Hey, Macus.
Mac is making his appearance.
Yeah. The weird thing is I already got any views off of that.
Really?
It must have been the title.
Okay, I'll message it. You want me to just message you on the phone? I can do that real quick. I do the 11:30 second ones, but I can go up to the 2364s because I'm going up to the 3/8 inch shafts. Sisters?
Hey,
Okay.
Jason, I'm curious about something. Do you do your shorts videos just film it and post it,
Yep.
or do you edit it?
I do both.
So
That wasn't a
When
short
you-
though.
when you edit a short, do you find that you get restricted? Because I heard like you can't edit thumbnails.
No, some of the ones I had, I've gotten lots of views on, even though it's edited.
Okay.
Their kitties are fighting over their perch in the living room.
Now, Dan, what I do is I'll send it to my laptop, I'll edit it, and I'll send it back to my phone, and I will upload it from the phone.
Oh,
Oh, okay.
Jason,
I got you.
But
Scott's going to be hopefully get down to his sisters in Texas in April.
okay,
So he might be, I don't know which part of Texas, he might be in your area for all I know.
it depends on when that happens because
He says April.
the second weekend of April I'll be down in the Houston area.
Maybe he's going there too. Who knows?
Because that's going to be the Operation Rendezvous with a bunch of YouTubers, bunch of barbecue YouTubers getting together, and we were asked to show up. So
That's good to know. At least you're in the local area, relatively speaking, because how big Texas is, obviously. But if you get invited anywhere in Texas, then when you live there, it's considered local to me.
Austin's way far away.
Well, just because he's flying into Austin doesn't that mean that's
Austin's like 6 hours away.
She might live outside of Austin. But it's still far away. How far is Houston?
Houston's like 2.25 hours.
Dan can't hear me right now because he's got himself muted. But Rob says you can edit your shorts on your phone. But I'm not. I can't have my shorts. I just basically just make short clips of whatever I'm videoing at the time and just throw that up. So
now, if I do it from the laptop, I think I get restrictions, but not from the phone.
Well, if you got the proper software for your computer, you can limit your shorts down to a minute, your videos down to a minute. But I don't know. You can't upload them at a minute at a time. But I'm not sure how people do those part 1, part 2, part 3 things. I'm assuming that's how they do it. But
No, when you put a bunch of clips together in one little tiny little 30-second video.
Well, I've seen people do 1-minute videos, but that's part one. Then they do another one. Then they do another. All one video normally, because I've seen the full video of people doing it. They do it with Luke and the Outdoor Boys all the time.
Yeah, because you can do shorts up to 3 minutes now.
Oh, okay. What's the crazy deal? You got to talk to me, dude. You don't just lay down crazy deals and not mention it. Okay, I don't know how to do that. I do know that you, CR, do a lot of shorts.
Yeah.
I know you do a lot of shorts, Jason. You also do full-blown videos, too. So you are more of an editor, videographer than I will ever be. I'm a talker. That's what I do. Give me a live, I'm good. But if I could just walk and talk at the same time, I'd be even better. As anybody who's talked to me on the phone will understand. I am very mobile when I can walk.
I say I'm hoping I can get it done within 4 hours.
Is Molly going to be helping you at all, or is this just going to be 1% you?
She's going to be helping me with the, telling me, who's saying what. And
Okay, she's going to be your chat monitor.
Yeah.
Okay. Makes sense.
Because I'm going to set up the tent, the table, run an extension cord out there, run a laptop out there. Take out my my tripods, my cameras.
Love you too, Scott.
Have Molly out there in the sun so she can get her vitamin D.
It's going to be interesting. You have plans for what you're going to grow in it?
No, it's not mine. It's my mother-in-law's.
Well, does she have plans for what she's planning on growing?
Oh, yes. She's going to start her
I was
season.
she's going to have you guys help a little bit getting things set up. Besides,
She gardens pretty well, too.
So she can carry all the heavy bags of soil in and all that stuff on her own?
Somewhat.
This is where you need, like, nephews and everything else like that. And grandkids that are, I hate to say this, the guys can carry a lot more than girls. I'm sorry to say that, but it's true. But I have seen some women who can carry a lot.
I don't know. I was surprised the guy today that delivered the lady driver and they sent a gentleman with her to help carry the loads.
Right.
He goes, "That's pretty heavy." I says, "No, it's not." Put it over to my grain house. I said, "See, I already have one up already." Put it on my shoulder. And he's all, "Damn."
Yeah, but you're built like a, you know what I'm going to say, but
Yeah, but like I said, I'm not 30 or 43 anymore. I got to keep reminding myself that every once in a while.
Well, the only thing that stopped me from doing what I'm doing is that when my knee got blown, and that was because I tripped and fell. Well, sorry, slipped and fell.
Hey, hold on, SD. You know what's better than money for motivation? Food.
How old is your grandson there, Scott?
Well, if he's over 21,
my boy, but he's a little bit far. He's going to need some work experience soon. He's 18. He's got nothing going on right now. So I am going to be paying him to take care of me once I get my knee surgery, which happens in just a little over 3 weeks, folks.
oh, Eight's the youngest. Oh yeah, a couple hot dogs and a couple sodas. Oh yeah, there's motivation.
In this day and age, now it's Roblox cards and
cash, game cards,
SteamYard.
StreamYard. Oh, we would use StreamYard.
No, not StreamYard. Steam.
I know what you're talking about. I use Steam for my I play World of Warcraft still. I don't have a lot of things I can do walking around here, so I have to play that. That's the one game I like to play.
One game I got is Solitaire.
I got tired of Solitaire a while back.
Oh no, this one's pretty challenging. I like it. I got to play it every day.
Blackbeard video. What does that mean there, Scott? Rob said a car battery and a jumper cable leads. Okay.
Yeah.
No, Rambo just pretty much took it and went. But that's also highly illegal.
Only if you get caught.
No, I couldn't do that to family, though. As much as I would like to do with one person, but he doesn't exist anymore. I'm not familiar with those. Are you talking about the black and white fire starters, or are you talking about something else? I've never heard of blackboard fire starters. Black and white fire starters, I know.
You know, the funny thing is, when my brother and I were young teenagers, it wasn't money that was a motivator or food. It was some of the stuff my dad would get for us. Chainsaw, ammunition.
Well, a rifle.
I'm serious.
One of mine, yeah.
I'm serious.
When I was 8, you know what my motivation was? Arrows. lots of arrows. I'm here on 57, and I'm just now learning how to make the damn things. But I'm not familiar with Blackbeard fire starters, though. Anybody else heard of them?
Blackboard?
No, Blackbeard.
I thought it says board.
He said AI changed.
Okay.
it.
Stupid AI. Okay, I got it.
I've heard of black and white fire starters, but not Blackbeard. I own a couple black and white fire starters.
Oh no, my dad would get us the bricks.
My grandma didn't buy us ammo. She understood the need for hunting. She didn't like seeing it. She just like Jenny, she would cook it and eat it, but she would not deal with the rest of it. She even had trouble with the chickens that she raised. Even though she knew she raised them for meat and eggs, when it came to the meat part, she didn't want to deal with it. But she also gave me a love of, planting marigolds. Anybody else got any topics? Because what I originally planned went out the window, so I'm just winging it here, folks. Give me some topics. We'll talk about it.
I'd be curious to see, though, just how much of an output that has, or, because you said the one you were getting was 5 panel, it was 100 watt.
But I didn't get that one, so I'm not going to try to get that one.
Because pretty much, if it's 5 panels like what you have, that's close to one of the panels that I have. That's it's a 4-fold panel that puts supposedly 220 watts for my battery box.
Okay,
but I've never achieved over 100.
Okay, I'm going to show you the picture of the one I got. Okay, the one that I ordered. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, the one I ordered, as you can see, it's got 5 panels. Right?
Yeah.
Okay. This is not the same one. This is the exact same model and everything of the one I got. But it's in the box because I don't want to mess it up. This is the one just like this is what I got.
Right.
How many panels do you see?
4.
Not even close to what I ordered.
Right, but the one you showed, I thought I saw earlier, you showed that had 5 with it.
It's this one, yeah.
Even still, that's all 5 of those combined does not make up one of the 4 panel that I have for my battery box that claims that it'll do 200 watt.
Right.
So that's why I'm curious to see what its actual output would be.
Well, I would have done that Unfortunately, I never got the opportunity because they sent me the wrong one. And
And
that's
is that only what can you hook up to it?
it. Well, this one here it's got the USB port right there. Okay.
Right.
So you can plug in anything with a USB port and charge stuff, whether it be a micro USB, USB C, whatever. As long as it has the USB cord end, you can use it. So, um, so it could be, and then this little light indicates when you're getting power.
Right.
But unfortunately, this thing here will not turn on even in this light, or even with my flashlight, to get any power whatsoever from inside. You'd think it would be, or anything like that, but nothing. But you put it up outside in the daylight, the light will come on. I had this actually hooked up to my phone once, and my power went down. I lost power charging to this thing. So that's why I want to do an upgrade. Well, since I didn't get the one I ordered, so I am going to go with a different style, which you probably like the color anyway, Dan.
The orange, yeah.
The orange one, yes. Well, this thing's has a pocket for putting your battery packs in, which is really nice, but it takes forever for it to charge.
Yeah, it doesn't seem like it's very efficient.
It is not. So that's why I figured exchanging that one, because it's not what I ordered, and going for something a little bit more robust, like that setup, I think I'll be okay. And it would be mainly used when I'm doing figure out a decent size comparison here. Okay, there's what it looks like set up. You can see there's the guy.
It's photoshopped.
You think it's photoshopped? I don't think so.
All of their pictures are photoshopped.
Well,
Yeah.
well, this one here, you can see the sand actually on the panel itself at the bottom. But
You can Photoshop that in real easy.
if it's two panels, if it gives me 30 watts over whatever this is, because this one has no information on it. It didn't come with any paperwork, nothing. Same thing on the new one. That's not what I ordered. I ordered a 100-watt solar panel. I did not get a 100-watt solar panel. So that's why I'm returning the money and getting a new one. So I'm going to try to get this one and see what happens. Whether I get something comparable or better or worse or whatever, at least it's got to be better than that.
Yeah, it seems like whatever you order off of Temu, it's like a 95% disappointment.
But that's not Temu.
Or would you order it from?
TikTok.
Oh, same thing. Jeez.
Pretty much, yeah. But this is the only item of all the items I ordered that I've ever gotten wrong. My backpack my newest get home bag, that thing is better than any other bag I've had in a while. It's got more options than I expected. It fits me really well. It's got load lifters.
Yeah, I've got the same one, and I'm surprised at it. It's better than I expected it to be.
Now, what brand is yours?
Oy, I don't remember.
Excuse me.
What about yours, Jason?
Let me turn around and check it. Yeah, mine came from Amazon.
I mean, I might even switch over to get one from Amazon. At least Amazon might be a little, more reliable.
Something I cannot pronounce. It's ALTATAC.
Yeah, mine was CV Life.
No, CV Life is actually pretty good.
Yeah.
You know what that means, right? The CV. I found
No.
out. Country living. Country
Where's
living
the
life.
V? Where's the V come into place?
CV life. Right?
Country.
Country living life.
Well, that would be CLL. Either way, it's still a good
Yeah,
one.
I know. Yeah, CV. Yeah, that's It was country something. Can't quite remember.
Yeah, I might have to upgrade to
A country value life or something like that. Could have been that. Like I said, I got a couple of their scopes, and hey, I've had no issues with them. The issues I had with them is my own fault. So I had the scope rings mounted on the wrong side.
Well, I
They
can
were on the left instead of the right. Yeah, if you ever put a scope on anything, make sure all your tightening stuff is on the right, not the left.
Why is that?
It offsets the scope.
What if you're left-handed and not
Now, it does.
you got it on a BB gun?
Yeah,
I'm talking about Scott.
yeah. Yeah, they got scope rings that'll fit on the pumpers. The Daisy 880s, the all of them. They got 11 millimeter doverail mounts on them.
Actually, I might see if I might spring for a $66 one from Amazon. It's another 100-watt portable solar panel that looks like this and folds up into a little case like that.
Now, I would like to see CV Live do pistol scopes.
I can't use the scope because of I've got cataracts in this eye, obviously, but what is it called? Stigmatism. My left eye.
Yeah.
Throws everything off.
Yeah, no, I still need to get the upgraded receiver for my 1886 from Barra. Those are not out on the market yet. I'm waiting for them to come out on the market. They're supposed to be like under $20. So I take the old one off and I put the new one on, and I can mount the scope on my on the 1886 from Barra, and it's supposed to have a little tray that you can roll the pellet into the chamber.
Okay, Jason, you're talking gibberish to me right now.
Oh.
You're talking over my head.
Well, I'm talking to SD Mountain Man there,
I understand.
Scott.
I know who Scott is.
Yeah, he's Great Scott.
I know. I've met him multiple times. I've hung out with him multiple times. Just like with Dan.
Did you ever go up to him and go, Great Scott?
No, I did not do that.
Captain, I'm giving her all she's got.
I would do it. Just like Doc Brown. Great Scott.
I know who you're talking about.
Hope that made your day there, Scott.
Oh, I got a little copy left.
Yeah, especially for the powder pew-pews. Air, no, don't need no text, no nothing. It's all legal.
I was going to ask you a quick
When I
question.
was a teenager.
I was going to ask you a quick question, Jason. I've seen somewhere where someone hooked up a camera to their scope.
Yeah.
To make the screen bigger for people who have trouble seeing.
Yeah. You can use your phone.
I wasn't sure if they used their phone or not. I just wasn't sure. But I
It's-
mean, I've seen it done, but I don't know anything about it.
It is a pain in the rear end to get it all in there correctly.
Warp Speed Scotty. Sorry, no one's done that one yet. I was waiting for you. I'm giving her all she's got, so I figured why not. We'll talk more about scopes on another day because right now I can't line my eye up to use a scope. As much as I try, my stigmatism throws everything off.
Yeah.
And I don't have the time or energy to stand and try to blink for 3 hours to adjust something to my glasses. You know what I mean?
Oh, I could do that in just a few minutes.
But I'm not you.
No, I can help you set it up in just a few minutes.
If you were there in person, yeah,
I could do it. I could tell you over the phone.
it wouldn't do me any good because I wouldn't understand it. It's confusing to me, which is why I've always done bare bow and stuff like that. I don't use sights at all. I've never had to use them because I was always a good shot. Which is, I guess, that's why I like my bows plain and simple. Same thing with my my rifles and shotguns too. Except the little bead sight thing at the, Though I was really good with the M16s in the military, though.
Alrighty, SD. Have a good night.
Be well, brother. Talk to you later. We'll talk more later about stuff. So, now you guys got the bigger panels. I know you both do. I've seen them. How much do those run you?
I just
Mine
have
was,
a small one.
How much?
mine was actually part of a kit.
Yeah, how much does that run?
Came with the solar panel and the battery box.
Yeah, so how much?
It was around 1,300.
It's about what I paid for my tent.
Yeah, but these were when they first kind of came out.
Which one do you have, Dan?
The EcoFlow.
Yes, I want to get that Eco. Yeah, I want to get the EcoFlow as well.
Well, I did looked at all the reviews of it that I could find, looked at the outputs and everything, and it just seemed like their what do they call it, the cycles of the battery, as far as how many times you can charge it before it really becomes an issue of depleted, was better than like the the Jackery. And then not only that, based on the price, their solar panel option for it was only 160 watt.
Now, do they have anything? I know EcoFlow is a good brand. I know that Jackery's a decent brand, and I know that what's the other one? Anchor's got some decent ones. Now, do they have anything smaller, like more portable, for those people who like backpack like I do? Or do they always have the big kits and the big giant ones?
If you're looking at what you want to charge, if you're backpacking, you're not going to take a big battery pack like
you're not going to take the Delta Pro.
Well, I do have large battery packs. There is one of the mini power stations that I really, really like.
I mean, I've used one of those what do they call it, the 20,000 milliamp hour or whatever battery packs, and I have run a USB fan and my phone off of it. And I was using it pretty heavily. and I think I maybe used about a third of the battery on it. So really, quite honestly, using, uh, trying to get a big battery pack or per se
Well,
is not gonna. You're not gonna find a lot of benefit to it.
well, here's the one I was looking at from Anchor, and this one's the Solix, which is this one's a 300 watt, and what's this thing? Uh, it's a 90,000 milliamp, 288 watt hours.
You know,
I mean, it's not super thing. You can't run anything majorly heavy on it, but it's not very big either.
yeah, but it's still not something you would take backpacking.
You'd be surprised what I
Too
would.
big.
No. No, I mean, if because one of the things I would take with me that would not be your standard backpacking stuff is the fact is I want to take a what is it? Something with a USB drive that allowed me to hold movies. Such the newer MP3 players, whatever they call them nowadays, that I can download a ton of movies on it. Get one of those little mini projectors, if you know what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
And just throw up a white sheet. I've got me a movie theater wherever I go.
Yeah.
And also, it would also work with, technically, the projector would work with my phone to show up my chat on a wall where I could read the chat while I'm doing my live.
Yeah.
That way I could read the chat comments as well while I'm doing my live at the same time. Because you know how hard it is you saw when we were doing it before, we were squinting at the screen this big trying to read the comments. And anything that makes it easier for us to do that, I'm all for. Now, I do want to do some more videos with you about that same premise that we did, but we still need to get Scott in there somehow. Even though if we may have to get a cardboard cutout for him sometimes, we might have to do that. Now, that would be funny, though. So whenever we can't meet up with one of the three of us, third person will be a cutout. Sitting in the sideline. Hey, Doug, how you doing, brother? Glad you can make it.
What up, Doug?
Hey, Doug.
What would you think of that premise there, Dan?
What was that again?
Okay, like we were doing like the three fat guys in the woods minus our third fat guy.
Yeah.
We have a cardboard cutout of the third person that's with us all the time. It depends on who's not there. If that third person would be a cutout. Doesn't matter who it is. We could just ask the cutout stupid questions, and we just make stupid voices up for him and say, that kind of stupid thing. But yeah, unless that person's in the chat, which would make things a little interesting. But I don't know. I still like the idea about the fat guys in the wood type of situation, but I'm not as fat as I used to be.
Oh, then you're not a member anymore.
I'm still over 260, dude. I'm just not in the 300-pound range anymore. I actually fit into a size 46 pants. I'm actually kind of shocked on that point. I was up to 52s. Now I'm down to 46s, which is great because in 3 weeks, I'll definitely have my weight off and get my surgery done. Then I'll be back on the road to recovery to get my legs back underneath me and get back on the trails and get my videos out that I want to do. Though I need to check out the laws for both Illinois and South Dakota about my bows. Unless I'm going hunting with you guys, then I'll need a whole different set of things. Demo. Take a demo. Who's
Demolition Ranch.
what happened?
He's retiring.
Why is he retiring?
because he doesn't need to do YouTube anymore. And he's not making as much money on it as he used to.
Well, I can understand that. That makes sense. I thought I saw something about that. I didn't realize that was him.
Yeah, but he's got other businesses going too as well.
So he's probably making more money somewhere else.
Oh yeah, it's called Bunker Branding.
Oh, he's got an alcohol brand.
No, Bunker Branding.
Branding. I'm not familiar.
Stickers, T-shirts, jackets, sweaters,
Oh, okay.
lines of clothing.
Sounds like stuff that like Wrangle Star did.
Yeah, he had to upgrade locations 4 times. He started in his garage, then he went to a small little warehouse, then he went to a larger warehouse. Then he had a warehouse built.
Sort of like what Dave is, not Dave. Belt Loop. Gary.
Yeah,
Like what Gary's doing.
he's probably at work.
No. What like Gary's doing now. He's up, doing stuff and expanding outward.
Yeah,
starting off
yeah.
going to patches and stuff like that.
No, that's Devil Dog, and this is Devil Dog.
Oh, okay. I thought-
Eddie and Jamie.
Oh, okay. So, well, that's what you get for. I don't know about. I have to talk to Scott more a little bit more clearly about the South Dakota, because he invited me to go hunting up there. But I do have a bow, so that's a different than most. Because one of the things we want to do is go bow fishing.
Yeah, they got mostly upland bird there.
Well, I know, but he's gone. Scott goes bow fishing. Jason,
Yeah.
so I have not done it yet. I've finally got the gear to do it, and I want to get it into that and have some fun doing that. Maybe do some videos on that. I think that would be, me trying out different things and people's, because one of the things I've always liked to do is try something to see if I can do it. If it's generally bow related, I could think I can do it, because I believe I'm really good, especially when it comes to hitting things on the run with a bow. You're the same with an air rifle. You got your bait station and things. I'm sure that Dan's the same way, but he hasn't said anything.
I'm good at camping.
You got some good ideas. Come on. Oh, did you tell everybody your idea there, Dan? What's going on with you? Your store.
My store. It's not set up yet.
Well, that's what I'm talking about. Talk about it.
Yeah, I'll get there.
Well, tell them you only need one more tent sold before you get your thing, right?
No, it doesn't have to be a tent.
But still, you won't get anything without talking about it. Advertising is talking. Talking is advertising, I mean.
Yeah. Well, I'm just doing the Amazon associate thing.
But still, that's a start.
Yeah.
And Dave can do it. Corporal's Corner can do it. You can do it. I mean, myself, I can't even get my foot in the door to figure out what any of that stuff does or anything. And I've gone to people's channels and they've got the links and all that crap. I have no idea how they do that. And because it's all foggy up.
They made it super simple now.
I've been trying to go through that, and I have no.
Not the application process. I'm talking about creating the links and putting them on your channel and stuff.
Right.
Yeah, that's super easy.
Right. Because me, I would do I'd be probably heavily on the backpacking archery stuff.
Yeah.
And yours would be more on the camping tent type of stuff. And Jason would be, like air guns and.
Nope, I wouldn't do that with Amazon.
Not Amazon?
Nope.
So you wouldn't buy scopes and stuff like that from them?
The scopes and stuff, yes. But if you wanted to do The air guns, I would go straight to
Oh,
the source.
I know where you'd go, but I'm talking about for budget-friendly stuff.
Yeah, you can go to
Your budget-friendly is
Depot
out of
or
my price
Pyramid
range.
Air. Yeah,
Yeah,
but those are the places you go to.
But the
Don't go
place
to Amazon, you'll be overcharged.
Pyramid Air is still way more expensive than the average person can afford.
No,
Yes, I've looked at the prices there. I can't afford them.
yeah, you pay more on Amazon.
Not for me.
Yeah,
You can't tell me their lowest gun is cheaper than the Beeman Ian got.
no, that's going to be, like I said, mine's what, 125. I got the same thing, but in silver Kodiak.
Well, I'm not sure if his. I think his was a Kodiak too, but not the silver.
Yeah, I got the silver, and it's $125.
Yeah, he paid less. We got less than that. His was like 105 or something like that.
Yeah,
Dual-
mine was.
Was yours the dual caliber though? Was yours the
Yeah,
dual
mine-
caliber?
Yes,
Okay.
except for I got mine in silver. And I paid $95 for it, and that was 8 years ago.
Oh no, his was sooner earlier. Yeah, later than that. You know, more
Yeah.
close now because the prices went up since then.
Yeah, the inflation, yes.
So, but I'm talking about now prices of the same product. It's cheaper to get them off of Amazon. I'm sorry to say. Now, is it the better product? Probably not.
No,
But
it's the same product, but you're not going to get the kits.
no, you're not going to get the full hands-on package or anything. But for someone who's going bare bones basic, especially due to budget friendly is something most people got to keep in mind. Like myself, I am not an enthusiast like you yourself.
Yeah, like I said, if you get the bundles off of Amazon, not Amazon, but Airgun Depot or Pyramid Air, you're going to pay less if you get the bundles.
Yeah, but not everybody can afford the bundles.
Yeah, you still got to get all the stuff to go with it.
Right, but the thing is,
You're going to be paying it all separately. Guess what you're going to be paying for? Shipping. You're gonna have to
actually, Ian didn't have to pay as much because he got a lot of ammo from Cliff for free.
Yeah, I also gave him a 10-2 as well.
Yeah, so he didn't have to buy his ammo as much.
Yeah.
So I did buy him a gun case for it and stuff like that. But he got most of his ammo for free from you guys.
Yeah, because the ammo on Amazon is actually more expensive than that Airgun or Pyramid Air. Pyramid Air, you buy 3 10s, you get the fourth one for free.
Right.
Amazon doesn't do that. And if you
Cliff
spend
picked his up in person at various stores.
Yeah.
And those were actually on sale when he bought them. So
yeah, but you're not going to get the better brands of the
no. But
the heavier pellets.
he just wanted 22 ammo. He didn't care what kind he got, as long as he had them. And is it going to be the most accurate? Probably not. But if you just like plinking, that's fine. But he did freaking take down a rabbit with his.
Oh yeah.
He had to yank the freaking scope off because he couldn't get it to focus properly. But he got the dang rabbit on the run.
Oh yeah.
So I know my boy's got the eyesight for it. And he's got the instinct for it because he's not afraid to hunt. You can't teach that. As much as I would like to say you can't. Either you have it or you don't. And him going out on Thanksgiving and getting a squirrel on his own tells me he's got it. Because not everybody could do that. Jenny couldn't. But if you're getting a rabbit with a bow, it will squeal. Just letting you know. Even though you hit them in the head, they still squeal. Now, I don't know what the rules are for bows down in Florida there, Doug. You're going to have to let me know. I already know about Rob, though I still like to see him push the old medieval ruling there about bows being used on Sundays. What do you think, Jason?
I think you should go out every Sunday.
Well, it's a law. It's on the books still. They haven't revoked it.
What's that law?
All Englishmen between the certain age of, I can't remember what the ages are required by law to shoot a longbow on Sunday after church.
Later, CR.
Be well, CR. Now, if you it looks it up and actually follows that law to the letter, I wonder what they do. And he has the law printed out. He's gone to his local constabulary and established that fact. I wonder what they do.
There is a town in Mississippi that it's still on the books, even though we know full and well it's not practiced, but you are not allowed to drive a motorized vehicle in the city limits of the town.
Isn't the same thing like on Vancouver Island or something like that too?
No, because it spooks the horses.
Yeah, but I mean, in town?
Yeah, it spooks the horses. They haven't changed it.
Oh, I agree, but
What's that? There's an island that still does that. That has no cars whatsoever. They have horses. In this day and age.
Yeah.
I can't. It's an island, I think.
There's several islands that there's no gas-powered vehicles, except for municipality or the public works or whatever. And believe it or not, one of them is Catalina Island.
Mackinac Island in Michigan banned cars, and it's known for its a slower pace of life and accessible by bike. Bald Head Island in North Carolina is only accessible by boat or ferry, and visitors can get around by bike or golf cart.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, please forgive me on the pronunciation of this name. It is from South Carolina. Dufusuki Island in South Carolina. That's D-A-U. Well, actually, I'll copy it and print it in the chat because I have no idea how to pronounce it. And I don't want to butcher it too badly. I'm sure that if Blake was here, he could tell me how to pronounce it. But that's the... You guys tell me. You guys are Southerners.
Wrong coast.
I've been to South Carolina, but I don't know anything about that island.
You wouldn't believe how many people butcher the names of California and their.
I'm sure.
Oh yeah.
Okay, this one here is the island is between Hilton Head Island and Savannah, Georgia. Visitors can reach the island by passenger ferry or boat, but that's it. There's no cars.
I'm guessing Dalfuski.
I don't know. I mean, I could look it up, I guess, and see what it says about it. I'm gonna see if it actually says how it's pronounced. It does not say, even on Wikipedia. Nope, not even.
Well, if we had the all bot, it'd tell us. Yeah, I'll probably have to use my battery pack tomorrow on my phone.
Give me a second here. I got it. Sorry, advertisement. I couldn't get rid of it. The Fusky, I guess.
Dalfisky?
The Fusky. That's how you pronounce it. The Fusky Island. Yeah, I think there's a couple of places. I think there's a place in Canada too that doesn't.
Yeah, I think it's called Dildo.
Let's see here.
The only reason why I'm saying it because that is the name of the town, and I believe it is also on an island.
There's Bald Head Island, which is on the west, off the coast of North Carolina. Only accessible by boat or ferry. You can travel by bike or golf cart. I mentioned that one. The Seychelles. I'm not familiar. I know what country that is. I've heard of it. It's a republic. It's an archipelago or something like that in the Indian Ocean. No cars there either. But that's neither here nor there. Okay, Dan, choose a topic. We'll go from there. Otherwise, we're going to get a
Bacon.
big dartboard, put a bunch of things on there, and throw the dart at it.
Bacon.
Bacon. Okay, what kind of bacon?
Bacon.
What was that?
Bacon. With
Like
side of
pizza?
bacon.
There's Yoder's canned bacon. That's a survival bacon. Someone is actually making something called pocket bacon.
I still have a hard time believing that a canned bacon that sits for an extended period of time would have a viable flavor.
I've had it. I've actually specifically had Yoder's before. So one of the guys at one of the rendezvous brought a can out because it's when it goes into the can, it's basically when you do canning, it's completely sealed. You put it in a canning jar, so you can do the same thing. You cook it, you put it. It's on wax paper, and you fold it up, roll it up, throw it like in a canning jar, and seal it.
Sounds like a kid's nursery rhyme. Fold it up, roll it up, throw it in a pan.
Pretty much, but since it's already pre-cooked, and it goes in when it's warm, and if you vacuum seal it, it'll be just like any other canning item. It will last for a period of time, more than it would be just sitting on the shelf or in the fridge. But because it's cooked already, that gives it a little bit more shelf life. If it's in a vacuum sealed environment, like a canning jar or even a can, it's there that way too. Though a canning jar is a little bit more accessible.
But shelf life is not taste.
It's still regular bacon. It's just bacon. There's no difference unless they do have a version that has maple bacon. But I'm sure you can make your own just as easily using a vacuum sealer bags. And you just cook bacon like you normally would, and throw it in the sheets and vacuum seal it. And do the exact same thing.
Of course, Burger King now has the
Baconator?
No, the brown sugar bacon at breakfast.
I have seen those. People actually offer those.
It's not too bad.
Well, I got the flow chart.
What do you mean flow chart?
Look in the basement.
Okay, let me make sure it's all okay. Can you make your side a little bit bigger? Because I'm having trouble reading that.
Okay. Should you eat bacon?
Okay.
Do you want to feel like an angel?
Or frolicking on your taste buds?
Yeah. Say yes, eat it. No, you should clearly never tasted bacon. Eat it. Yes, but I'm afraid of bacon will kill me. Are you a coward? So we're going to go to the left first. No, I'm not. Eat it. To the right. Yes, I am a coward. Bacon will turn you into a true warrior.
No, but the bacon is actually pretty good. I'll check the shelf life on Yoder's or other stuff like that. Yoder's you can get at Lehman's catalog and stuff like that. Let me check something here. No. They said the shelf life is about 15 years. And like I said, it's good bacon. It's just, it does, depending on how you do it, like if you have you ever tried microwave bacon in the store?
Yeah, pretty bland.
It's better than that because it actually still has flavor, and you can get them in thicker pieces, and they have different flavors of bacon. But
Yeah, I need to copy that and put that up in the break room. It just showed up when nobody's paying attention.
I'm looking at some from fully cooked bacon, ready to eat, 80 slices per pack / case, 10-year shelf life, superior can, thick cut, 2+ pounds, no refrigerated needed bacon. Amish brand.
And how much is it?
For a
$1,000? Wow.
115.
Still.
It's better than some things. But it's up to you guys. I mean, I've had Yoders. It's okay. I've tasted worse. I've eaten military bacon. But then again, I like making my BLTs and things like that too. So Jason's muted. Dan's not saying anything.
I'm checking something here.
No, I just did a generic search for canned bacon, and there's different brands and stuff. Spam even has their own version of bacon with real Hormel type stuff. And Whirling and Sons does smoky flavor bacon. So, there's different types. The MRE Depot sells canned bacon.
Original turkey. Oh, they don't have the bacon jerky anymore.
Oh, I know where to get bacon jerky.
No, I don't see it on Beefcake Jerky website.
Let's see. Jack's Link sells bacon jerky. Great Value has a version.
Oh, here it is. Yeah, they got it.
Okay.
Honey barbecue jerky. This is going to be the pork honey barbecue. And they got the teriyaki, the pork teriyaki.
Wicked Cuts jerky has that.
And then they got the pork, this is going to be smokehouse barbecue jerky.
Right. Now, that's not next on my list is, getting more jerky and making the first batch of my trail mix that I can eat. I just need, some suggestions for ingredients that are not nut related or mushrooms. Any suggestions? Anybody in the chat still here? Please put a 1 in the chat if you're still here.
Yep. I'll be right back. I'm going to go get more coffee.
How about you, Dan?
3.
Say what? I couldn't hear you.
3.
What's 3?
I'm not putting a 1 in the chat.
You're here on the panel. You don't count. But no.
Then I don't have to respond.
I'm getting the candy coated sunflower kernels to replace the nuts in my trail mix. So since I'm making my own version of trail mix, I want to see what suggestions you guys might have that might complement what I'm doing.
Snickers bars. Well, you can't.
I can't do that.
Butterfingers.
I don't like Butterfingers.
Reese's well, that's peanuts.
No, I could do M&Ms.
M&Ms. Okay.
Just the plain chocolate ones, but I can go with those
Just
easily.
M&Ms, raisins, broccoli.
Broccoli, dude, really? I would
I'm
do
just saying,
jerky in there. I would probably do some kind of dried fruit of some kind, banana chips maybe, or maybe some those pretzel bites or something like that. Um, though I'm not sure. I know this is going to sound weird, but the
checks.
Chex would work. But the one I was thinking of is a little weird. Is croutons, and I know it sounds weird, but I like the crunch of croutons, and you can get them in all different flavors. But Chex is good. Not so much on the wheat Chex, but maybe the corn or yeah, I think the corn Chex would probably be the best bet for those. So some people might like the wheat Chex or the rice Chex. M&Ms are great. Not so much on the chocolate chips because the M&Ms would cover the chocolate part, but either pineapple, banana, like I said, some kind of the mini pretzels, the little pretzel sticks would work, I guess. Hey, Big Mike, how you doing, brother? Um, Dang it, I'm gonna have to do a quick search for. Okay, it says nuts, which I'm going to be using the sunflower kernels to replace that. Dried fruit. So there's various, like I said, I've seen dried apricots, I've seen dried pineapple, and not so much apple, but I have seen banana chips. Seeds, I've already got sunflower kernels, so I wouldn't really need a lot of those. I cannot do pine nuts. Unfortunately, I found out those are off limits to me. Um, but other than that, I cannot think of anything else besides the.
What about dried fruits?
I said dried fruits.
Oh,
I was thinking apricots, banana chips. I do like raisins to a point, but I like dried pineapple. Since I'm already using sunflower seeds, but I'm using the sunflower seed kernels, I'm not gonna. I'm gonna use those instead. And chocolate, I would go instead of the chocolate chips or anything like that. I'd go with the M&Ms. So that way, I could still get the balanced, energy boost without being overly sugared or too salty or deadly in that case that I can't have it.
I
There,
haven't seen anybody though do like a dried vegetable either.
well, I mean, there's really not really good dried vegetable you could do. I mean, I don't want to. If I was doing something like that, that'd be more like for a stew or a soup or something. You know what I mean? Since I'm not doing nuts of any kind because I'm allergic, so that's out.
Yeah.
Um, Dried fruit, they're showing like dried bananas. Strawberries aren't too bad. I'm not a fan of mangoes, but apricots are okay. Um,
Ooh, ouch.
what?
Big Mike. Big
What?
Mike.
What do you do? Don't do hernias. Doesn't benefit you anyway. Um, I don't know anything about coconut flakes.
If
No, about
can't
blue.
see any chocolate covered bacon, I'm in.
Well, the one thing I would add would be a jerky. I have seen people throw meat in there.
Well, why don't you just make what do they call that? The pemmicorn?
Pemmican.
Pem, is that what it is? Pemmican?
Pemmican. I don't want. I want something I can actually eat. I don't. I mean, I understand it's a survival food. I don't want to have to eat that. But I'm going basic trail mix. I would still do regular meals. But generally, when I'm hiking, my biggest meals are breakfast and supper, and I snack between the right from the time I get on the trail to I get off the trail to the end of the day. But chocolate covered bacon, they sell the bacon bites through Jack's Links and other places like that. And I don't know about chocolate covered though. I think that'd be too sweet for me. But I would get something like
Oh,
that, get a
Mike.
vacuum sealer. Yeah, Big Mike's here, been here for a little bit.
Yeah.
Little Miss is in the other room. You missed her.
I feel much better now. I got those clothes off.
Nah, 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 nah. No. Sorry, I don't have $1 for you. Which one is that one?
That's the grape.
Which kind of grape?
This is going to be the seedless flame red grape.
Now,
Okay.
is that going to be a greenhouse grape or an outdoor grape?
It'll be outdoor grape.
The answer would be yes until they get old enough to be planted in a permanent spot.
Now I have an old clothesline out here that I need to clean up around, and I'm going to run some cable from back and forth and put it on those.
Now, what's your plans for your grapes? I'm just curious because my grandma used to have grapes growing up where she made her own jams and jellies.
Yeah, you can do that with these.
Now, are you going to making your own alcohol?
You don't do that with the sweet grapes.
I've seen it done.
Yeah.
Does it make good ones? No, but it doesn't stop them from trying.
No, you need the sour grapes for that one.
No, when you were gone, I was going over the trail mix fruits,
Yeah.
and I'm getting a lot of duplicate stuff because I'm using the chocolate covered sunflower kernels to replace nuts in
Yeah.
general. And going over the fruits, we got like dried apricots, banana chips, maybe some apple chips. I guess I don't know.
You can do
What would
apple
you
chips. Yeah,
Huh?
you can do all kinds of stuff.
I'm not a big fan of cherries.
You know what? If you dehydrate cherries like you do the grapes, they're actually pretty good.
Well, I mean, if I was going to do raisins, I'd just buy raisins, But I'm not going to dehydrate. I mean, though I have 2 dehydrators, I wasn't planning on going that in depth. I was just going to buy the ingredients and throw them together.
Yeah.
But I do
Yeah,
want to
I'm
get a
fine.
decent vacuum sealer to vacuum seal them once I got them together. That way I can put them in the snack size portions,
Oh yeah.
But, besides the sunflowers with kernels, the shelled, obviously, but the candy coated ones, that would replace a lot of different things. Now, people say I'm going to be losing out on protein. I am going to be throwing in probably beef jerky chunks.
You can do that.
That will replace my protein that I'm losing out with not having the nuts.
Yeah. Yeah, 'cause
But
you
it
can,
can also give me some little bit of flavor and something to chew on.
yeah. Just make sure you get your correct flavor of beef jerky.
Well, I mean, just throwing it, it's going to, I got it.
You don't want to be mixing the teriyaki with the fruit.
I'm not going to be doing teriyaki.
Ooh.
I would do the basic standard flavor.
I mean, you can do the sugar or the
Maple cured.
not the maple, but the honey cured.
It's pretty much the same thing. Just a flavor difference, but the sweetness is the same.
Has anybody done a poultry jerky?
Yeah.
They've done turkey jerky. Turkey jerky is common,
I wonder
actually.
how.
We have a jerky place here in Des Moines, over in Des Moines. They sell
Well, I
jerky
was-
over the world, including
I was
ostrich jerky.
thinking like duck or
They do that
chicken
too.
or
I've had goose jerky before.
and it must
It
not
is
be
very
that good
greasy.
because the ones that really take off. I think I have heard of the turkey jerky, but the ones that really take off, you would think would be in the Victim Central portion of the Walmart store.
Not really, because the jerky's always in the either in the exit aisles or right near the exit aisles or all the way back in the snack area, next to the chips, in a little tiny little section, but it goes all the way up to the ceiling.
Yeah.
Though the place that I was telling you about, I think it's called the Jerky Place. I have to look at the exact name for it in Des Moines, but they sell nothing but jerky from all over the world. But I was at Hy-Vee a while back, and they have a whole section you can make your own trail mix. You basically pick and choose your ingredients. But the only thing, minus the nuts, like I said, I could replace those. I would go in like 1 pound packages because if I got Ian with me, he would eat everything he had before we get to the first trail stop.
And you can have the fruit, and then you just have the Slim Jims separately.
Load them up on the giant long Slim Jims. Maybe might work. The big yard long ones.
Buy all the little small ones, and you don't have to mix them. Just keep them separate.
Yeah.
As soon as you open up that package of Slim Jims, you got to eat them.
Right, but the thing is,
I've
I've seen Ian go through a 2 pound bag of jerky while on the trail.
Yeah. Yeah, he's not alone.
No, I mean, I was still eating mine, but by the time he got done with his, he started eating on mine. Now that he's 18 now, I can tell him, no, get your own.
Yeah.
Yeah, like I said, for me, I get those box of mixed nuts from
I wish I could.
Walmart. I know, but this is for me, not for you.
No, well, remember, I used to be able to eat those things.
Yeah.
I love mixed nuts. I just can't have them.
Yeah, and then you just add the chocolate M&Ms to it, and there's a good trail mix right there.
Well, I am going to be throwing M&Ms into the mix because they're made for that. That's what they're designed for in the first place. The fact that the kernels are going to be chocolate covered, candy coated, chocolate covered ones too, that's just a bonus. But I don't want to end up with something a little bit too sweet, but not enough salt.
Now, like I said, you can also cut up your apricots or apple chips, banana chips.
Now I can let's see here. I want to make sure whatever I eat, it goes well with water. Because yes, I will have my electrolyte drink mixes, but not while I'm walking. Because water works better as you go on the go.
Don't forget, croutons are a really good snack mix too.
I actually mentioned that when you were gone.
Oh, okay.
Because what I was thinking, instead of like pretzels, I actually like croutons because they come in all different flavors.
Yeah, especially the urban
garlic
butter.
flavored, whatever.
The urban butter is my favorite.
Urban butter's good too, but I like the garlic flavored ones. Those aren't too bad. But croutons would work too in place of pretzels.
And you can make your own.
Yeah, using the dehydrator, but I also thought of pretzel bites would be possible, because I know pretzels are common in a lot of trail mixes.
Mm-hmm.
Whether
I'm not a big
you
fan
use
of pretzels.
huh?
Not a big fan of pretzels.
Well, I don't generally eat a lot of pretzels either, but that's why I was thinking about the croutons instead. I mean, there's more starches in there, obviously.
Yeah, but they'll go. The good thing about the pretzels is they'll stay fresher longer than the regular croutons. Croutons will spoil real quick.
Right. So that's what I was thinking about, the pretzel sticks or something like that. But pretzel bites, you see those. You see pretzel bites all over the place. You see them in a lot of trail mixes now, or Gardettos, or things like that.
Mix.
Chex Mix, that too. Throwing some Chex in there, maybe corn Chex, not so much rice Chex, but maybe wheat Chex if you really have to.
You mix all three. You put them in the oven, a little bit of butter and some garlic and some herbs on there. Oh, that's awesome.
Well, I know, but the thing is, I don't want to do just that. It's going to be a mixture of stuff.
Dehydrated beer. I don't know, Mike.
That's a military term, by the way. You see a little packet about this big, it says dehydrated beer, just add water.
Yeah. Doesn't work.
You see it in the movies all the time, that dehydrated vodka.
Yeah.
He just pulls a whole packet down his gullet, not realizing it's a fifth of a bottle.
Now, like I said, another thing to carry with you are those little packets of honey.
I've tried honey on the go, but it just the aftertaste feels weird to me.
Oh, I love honey.
Oh yeah.
Well, I've lost my taste buds for artificial sugar a lot because a lot of the drink mixes I used to do for the electrolytes and stuff, it's too sweet.
Oh, you want to see? You want to see what I've had in my drawer for a month now?
What's that? What is it? Your Fanta? Dude, really?
The orange is the only one I'll touch.
Oh, I
Don't
told
know
you
why.
I love
No,
Fanta.
you know why? The other ones kind of taste nasty. And I got a Dr. Pepper I've had over there for 3 weeks.
Well, I've been going through a bottle of Pepsi, a 20 ounce, in a week. Because I drink a little bit of it, then I have to stop because it's too sweet. And unlike it was when you first met me, I would go through a 2 liter like it was water. I've changed a lot with my diet since you first met me.
Unfortunately, for me, the only way I can get Cactus Cooler here is a 2 liter bottle, and half of it gets wasted.
To what?
Cactus Cooler,
I have never heard of that.
orange and pineapple soda.
Never heard of it. They don't
Oh,
have
man.
it here.
Never heard of it either.
Oh, it's good.
I'm sure it is. I just never heard of it.
Now they've been making it since what, the 60s?
Yeah, but not. In
It's
my
a
area.
Southwest thing. It's a southwest
It's
thing.
got to be a Southwest thing.
And it finally showed up here because I asked for it at one of the gas stations here, and every once in a while I'll run in there and I'll spend $1.25 and I'll get the 2 liter bottle. Well, he carries it now and he sells a lot of it.
Yeah.
What about granola?
Granola's not too bad. I've done breakfast bars and stuff like that. Actually, what works for me, it's going to sound stupid. You've seen those cereal bars, those like Charms and things like that. They do make a breakfast cereal bar that you can eat. It actually works really well for trail food, especially on the go when you're getting up in the morning and you have to go. You don't have time to make a regular breakfast, but which usually for me is oatmeal and coffee for breakfast before you hit the trail is usually my go-to.
Now I like the Newton's fruit bars.
Fig Newtons, if you can keep them, that unfortunately they run out too fast. You already know. I love my Fig Newtons.
Well, they got strawberry now. They got different flavors now.
I'm not a big fan of. I'm a classic Fig Newton fan.
They got a
I've
blueberry.
tried Cliff bars, but they have too many nuts in them. I can't eat them. They're great for backpackers, but they have nuts. That's the biggest issue for me. So I have to go digging through the freaking ingredients list to make sure I'm not going to die by eating it. Last thing I want to do is go into anaphylactic shock and my lungs shut down because I ate something I wasn't supposed to.
Cinnamon toast crunch.
I've seen the little things they make. They would make a great mix for a trail mix, I guess. Actually, Captain Crunch might work. I don't know, but honeycomb cereal might work. No, what do you think? No, you don't like honeycomb cereal.
Oh, I like honeycomb cereal.
But
Volume-wise, too big.
The best cereal bar is the Rice Krispie Treats.
I can't do Rice Krispie Treats.
Oh yeah, I can.
I don't like the way it sticks to my teeth. But that's more of a sensory thing than anything else.
The marshmallows.
I can eat marshmallows by themselves. I don't even like cooking marshmallows. I just like eating them. I don't like I said. I've been grabbing from the kitchen. That's supposed to be for our hot chocolate. I just been grabbing a handful and eating those that way. But what does that say?
Fruit Oats
bars
or whatever.
No, I mean I've done breakfast bars and stuff like that. I mean Nutri-Grains are fine. Great Value does a really good blueberry breakfast one, which I like.
Okay, now this one's probably going to sound. It's going to sound gross, but it's actually pretty good.
What is it?
Cracklin Oat Bran.
The
I've
what?
heard of it, but I'm not sure.
Cracklin
I've
Oat Bran. It's
I've heard somebody
surprising.
throwing in grape nuts into their trail mix.
Yeah,
Grape nuts is hard on the teeth.
Yeah.
Unless you have milk.
No, yeah, it has to sit in the milk for like about 10 minutes.
Yeah, before you even start to eat them.
I mean, yes.
Or you can put them in there in your milk and then you throw it in the microwave for a little bit.
Nope, I just usually, when I used to eat them all the time, I just, pour the bowl, put the milk in, and I'll come back to it about 10, 15 minutes later. Wonderful.
But if you heat them up in a microwave for about a minute, it does the same thing.
Yeah, no, I don't want my milk warm when I'm eating cereal.
Yeah, I can understand that.
Now, I'll tell you what I really like
What's that?
are those Belvita bars. Not Velveeta, Belvita.
I don't spell that one.
Those things are awesome.
What is it? Spell it.
It's Belvita, just like Velveeta, but with a B instead of a V.
Bell
Vita bars.
I've never heard of them. Oh, Belvita.
Yeah.
Okay. They look like Nutter Butters almost.
Oh, they're so good.
I see the different ones. They got chocolate ones.
They get the banana.
Yeah, I see the banana bread and the blueberry. I've never had those.
They got the chocolate. Yeah, they got both soft bars and hard bars.
Okay, I'm looking at them, and like I said, I've never had those. I don't think they have them up here.
I'll go through a box a week easy.
Now, those are pretty similar to what I was talking about. Anything on the go.
How's the calorie on them?
I usually have it burned up by 9 a.m.
They're vegetarian, so that give you an idea on something.
Put the calories in them.
I'm looking. Give me a
I
second.
can go get the box out of the van. I got an empty one out in the van.
I'm not seeing any numbers.
Let me go get the empty box out of the van.
I'm trying to see the ingredients list on the back where they would show all that. Okay, there's 18 to 19 grams of whole grains per serving, 50 gram servings. No artificial colors, flavors, or sweeteners. No high fructose corn syrup. What else? Okay, here we go. Calories, 230.
And that's
One
four
pack.
of them?
One pack is 4 biscuits with 230 calories, and an average box has 5 servings. So that's 5 packets.
Any protein in that?
Of the banana.
There is 3 grams of protein.
Yeah, you can't have the banana nut ones there.
Okay. I'm looking at the different ones. There's cranberry, orange, golden oat, cinnamon, brown sugar, blueberry.
You gotta see if they're gonna be soft or the hard ones.
These look like the hard ones.
Yeah, because I got the soft ones here, empty box, but each one is 200 calories.
They said 230 on the other ones that I was looking at.
Yeah,
but
this is like the soft bread type. These things are awesome.
Right.
So
I'd be good either way, though.
What's the best flavor that you like?
I like blueberry on the trail.
The chocolate chip.
Chocolate chip's good, but I like the blueberry while I'm on the trail.
But it's more of a it's not a hard round biscuit, but it's a soft little loaf.
Yeah,
I've seen those too.
Those things are good.
I'll try those out.
I know some guys who carry stuff like that around if they can. It's a weight game, as you guys already know. There's only so much you can carry from point A to point B. Even though you know for a fact you're going to be losing weight out of your gear as you eat, obviously. But me, because I said my bigger meals are the breakfast. I'll probably do oatmeal and coffee. Then I'm basically water and snacking until I stop for the night to eat some kind decent meal. So whether that will be a MRE or a Mountain House meal or whatever, it's I'll figure it out. But I have to figure things out because I would love to get a Australian breakfast one. There's a meal from one of the countries that's a 24-hour meal, MRE, that has everything. I don't know how well those would hold up, though. But in about 20 minutes, I am going to get off here at 10 because I'm a little tired. I am starting to feel it in my eyes.
It says here may contain peanut and tree nuts.
So I may not be able to have those at all.
So this is going to be the banana nut bread.
Okay, so check any other flavors you got your hands on.
Not in my hands now.
I was looking on their web site, and actually, they have it on Amazon. I'll try to look at the ingredients, and the ones I have are the hard ones, I'm assuming.
Yeah, the crunch.
Um,
Do they have their website on the box here?
I'm looking to see if there's a place that actually, I see a lot of places like Snackworks,
Yeah, I'm wondering if we have
Sam's Club, that kind of thing, but no actual.
Yeah, www.belvitabreakfast.com.
Okay, got it. Is it the Belvita?
Yeah, belvitabreakfast.com.
Okay, They also have the soft bakes red fruits, right?
This is the only ones that I know that are the soft ones that I like.
Because I got thebelvita.com and mybelvita.com.
No, it's just Belvita breakfast.
I'm looking. Belvita.com. Okay, let me take a look at that.
Yeah, I need to go to their website and actually check it out.
Because the one I found with that name is actually in another language I can't read.
Yeah, it'll be in the yellow box and yellow packages, just like this.
Like I said, I don't think I can check see if Walmart carries them.
Oh yeah, this is where we get ours. Is Walmart.
Yeah.
But I mean, it might be regional too.
I don't think so. I remember getting them in Arizona. A little on the pricey side, but man, they are good.
They do have them at Walmart. They say like $3.48 to $4, depending on which ones you get.
Yeah.
Well, like I said, I usually go with the Nutri-Grain bars and the breakfast bars and things like that for breakfast anyway. Snack wise, I don't really do a lot of heavy snacking on the thing, though. I did pick up one thing that we discussed last time. Let me get it for you, and I'll show you. I've actually had one of them. I had two of them. It kind of made Chris cringe a little bit.
Yeah, Dan, I really want to get that EcoFlow Delta Pro Ultra.
Yeah.
The whole home backup power. Just to start out is $5,200. That's just for the unit. That's not even getting the equipment to hook it up to your box. But that's 50 amps.
There you go, Jason.
Now, you needing that for portability or?
No, this
Well,
is a whole
yes,
house.
it's not great, but it's not bad. This one makes one sandwich. Unfortunately, it's only got 60 calories. That's the only issue. I ended up eating this with crackers. So, because it just, you dip crackers into it over and over again. And because it's kind of hard to keep bread on the trail, obviously. But if you get a bunch of rich crackers or something like that, or saltines, this works great. Ian and I had to share a couple of these before on the trail. Why? Because we ran out of food. Why? Because I had a teenager with me. We ended up eating some more trout that week than we really wanted to, because we didn't have much of a choice. Bagho fish. That's actually.
Whoa.
Say what?
No, I'm just looking at. I was going back to the solar thing while you were walking away with Dan.
I heard.
They have a 6 to 90 kilowatt hour storage.
What does?
Ooh, the
Wow.
EcoFlow.
Which one?
That puppy.
The Delta Pro. The Ultra, the home backup. Man, 90 kilowatts. Woohoo, that is a lot of power.
But like I said, are you looking for it in a portability thing, or
Oh no, I'm looking for the house.
so why wouldn't you do a gas one?
Well, I have a gas generator.
The gas
Well,
runs out.
Yeah, the gas generator consumes about 13. No, was it? It's 7 gallons in 13 hours. If I'm going full tilt.
Okay. Is it the Delta 2 or which one is it?
No, the Ultra, the Pro Ultra.
Okay, let me check that one out.
Okay, that's 15 batteries. And 3 inverters. Then you still got to pay for the transfer switch.
I see that. 7,200 watt AC output. That's a home one, though, right?
Yes, this is the home one.
76, almost $7,700.
Yeah,
Not including shipping.
yeah, I know. Like I said, the first one I'm looking at is $5,200. That's 50 amps for a few hours.
I don't need anything that big. I would need mine mostly for small things. When I'm on the trail, basically, I need to charge my phone, charge my GoPro, that kind of thing. Charge Jenny's tablet.
Yeah, I have all that.
Now,
I'm looking for the home.
I was looking for something maybe you guys might know. Back in the day, we used to have MP3 players, right?
Yeah, and a Zune.
And the thing is, now that they've evolved, what's the modern equivalent of that we could use to download movies and audiobooks and things like that on now, besides our phones?
A tablet.
Something smaller.
Your phone?
Your watch.
Besides my phone, besides a watch. I'm talking about like the same equivalence of an MP3.
There isn't that I know of.
Huh?
There isn't that I know of.
Because like I said, I would want it down, because I know a lot of people try to listen to their phone on the trail while they're walking, whether they listen to books or listen to music, what have you. But the thing is, it's not always practical to carry your phone on your outside your pocket. And Bluetooth burns through more power than a headset does, in my book. But trying to find something you can do a lot of movies on, Like I mentioned earlier, that little portable projector. That way you could actually watch movies outside your phone. That way you're not restricted to like a 3-inch screen. That's the
I
kind of
did get I did get introduced to a Bluetooth headset that's the what do they call it, the bone induction.
I don't know if that would work with me with my hearing loss. Because in my left ear, I have lost a lot of hearing. So I don't know if that would work. Because usually even with the headset I usually wear, I put one ear in and that's all I can do. But I need something that it's
I
like,
guess I would ask my dad because he wears the hearing aids, but uh, he's tried them out, these bone induction ones. I don't remember what he said, how well it performed for him.
right. Well, the thing is, like I said, I mean, most of my hearing loss is out of my left ear from the military. And I don't know exactly what I'm going to be able to do. Um, but when I do, I will hopefully figure something out. Because I mean, they offered to get me a hearing aid, but I may go back and take them up on that. But I don't know yet.
Well, I treated myself to a pair of these bone induction ones for Christmas, and wow, it
Well,
is
my
impressive.
main worry about stuff like that needs charged is that I'm on a trail and I'm on limited amount of power I can carry with me.
Well, those ones that Dan got, they come in a little charging box, like regular earbuds. You put them in
Well,
the box.
not the ones I've got.
Oh, not the ones you got?
The shocks.
Okay.
The,
I just worried about, I don't want to have
this,
15 million things that need charged at any given time when
yeah.
my power banks, while decent, they're not great. But that's why I wanted to get the solar panel, so I can just hang it on the back of my pack as I walk and have it charge as I go,
Yeah, one of the guys at work has those bone induction ones at work. He says he loves them.
I just worry about
the ones that got the noise cancellation in them too.
Yeah.
Oh, that's not always a good thing on the trail, especially if you got to watch out for bears. Big Mike did mention one thing though, Swedish fish or the goldfish. Those would work in trail mix, right?
Oh yeah.
I've still got.
They come in different flavors. Are they pretzel
Mike suggested
like or cracker like?
or said that he still got his MP3 player. I've still got an iPod.
Wow. No, like I said, I just don't want to have to deal with charging extra things. That's my biggest worry. Even though I've seen my boys got the headsets the Bluetooth headset that has the charging pack and stuff. Jenny has one too. I just don't want to have to deal with having to keep something else charged. And if I lose something, one of the earpieces, I'm screwed, especially if it's the wrong one. I have to turn one way up in order to hear. That's my biggest worry.
See, I'm actually looking forward to trying out those noise cancellation hearing aids.
The problem I would probably have with that, with my tinnitus, it can't get rid of that.
This is what.
Oh, I've seen them. Don't get me wrong.
No, he's got the small ones that doesn't look like he has one.
Right, it kind of hides behind his ear.
Yeah.
Yeah. See.
Why don't you use a headset with that when you're talking to us?
Because I use these during the day, and now it's at the point of needing charging, and then I use these, which this has the noise canceling as well.
Yeah, I was thinking about getting a wired headset for my stuff because I prefer wired anyway, because you don't have to charge those.
Yeah, but if you happen to get up and step away from it, but you want to still hear what's going on. That's the nice thing about the Bluetooth.
Well, if I'm going somewhere where I need to listen to something, I'll carry it with me. But that's why I was thinking about getting something a little like a I'm not sure, not a data box, but it's like a Bluetooth MP3 player, but I'm not sure what they call them nowadays. I know that's all incorporated into most phones, but they do have dedicated versions of those now.
Yeah, I need to ask the guy at work because he can also listen to stuff on his phone as well because it's Bluetooth.
Right. I mean, I could do the same thing on my phone if I needed to. I've
Yeah.
borrowed Jenny's headset before and done that, but they didn't have the sound quality I needed for my hearing, if that makes any sense.
Yeah, but there's so much ambient noise at work. I have a hard time hearing people.
Oh, I am with you on that one. I hate to say this, but it's 4 more minutes and then I am done.
All right.
My eyes are burning like they're on fire, or at least I got salt water in them or something.
Well, the amazing thing about these shocks, I wear them, and the nice thing about them is you don't put them in your ears for the bone induction. It's got the
I know.
little tab here that goes in kind of in front of you on the bone, and
Oh, I get the
Uh,
premise and everything, but the only thing I don't like, if they had a built-in
Well,
mic to go with them, that'd be
okay.
even better. But they don't.
it's got a mic in it.
It does?
Yeah.
How?
Really? How much are those?
I think this set was 80 something at
Well, if you
Costco.
want to add something to your associate store, or whatever you want to call it, affiliate store, you should add those.
I don't know if the shocks are there.
No, I'll get them off my own Amazon.
No, you just got to find them first.
Yeah.
But I don't know how those would work with someone who's actually got hearing losses, though. That's my issue.
Well, that's why I said I'll probably need to ask my dad.
Because
Okay, so the open move is $79.95
that's not bad.
at Amazon.
And it's got built-in mic too.
Actually, that's a different one.
Yeah, because basically all a hearing aid does is just turns up the volume. The problem
Right.
is it turns up the ambient volume as well.
That's my issue too. That's why I turned down getting a hearing aid, because I have
Actually,
enough noise in my ears already. I don't need to amplify what I have, because I've got the constant ringing 24/7.
you might be surprised by these.
Well, next time we get around each other, Dan, I'll try
Yeah.
them, but I can't guarantee it'll be able to work.
Let me see if I can.
I'm not sure how they would work with someone with hearing damage.
Let me see if I
That's my
can connect these up, and I don't know if I can change my microphone mid-stream or.
Because one of the things I like doing when I'm on the trail is listening to books. That's my biggest issue. I mean, some people like music. I like books. And if you get a really long book and you're walking along, you don't realize the miles at all. They just go.
Yeah, like I said, my department's right between two of the air conditioning units,
Oh, I
And
can
we're-
understand that.
and that's all I hear.
Right. I'm generally on a picker.
Yeah,
And it's a battery powered picker, but it's still loud.
yeah, we have those too.
And those things, they say, oh, they're electric, they're quiet. No, they're not.
No, not with that beeping sound. No, it's annoying.
Yep. Especially when you have to back up 90% of the time, 99% of the
You know,
time.
or the was it the reach trucks?
Gotta use those too.
Yeah,
I can use them both. And the forklifts too. But
Yeah.
and there's the slip sheet machine too, which is a variation on that one. But we get a lot of alcohol that don't come out on pallets at all, and those things are a pain in the butt. Yellowtail.
yeah, because we got the pickers that we can put the pallet on there, or you can take it off and use it as forks too.
Well, this one, yeah, we can do both. Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, it is now 10 o'clock, folks. Thank you all for coming. I really appreciate you all being here. Tomorrow at around 7 is Jason's normal, but he will be doing a long live during the day while making a greenhouse.
Assembling a greenhouse.
You tell it. It's your
Yeah, I'll be assembling a greenhouse tomorrow. So it might be after 10 o'clock because they're calling for rain in the morning, a 30% chance of rain. So I don't want to take my camera equipment out there.
What brand of greenhouse is it?
This is going to be the Vivor, the same one as I have now.
Okay, it's going to be a Vivor. He'll give you all the stats on it when he's putting it together.
Oh, yeah.
It's not him, or it might be Molly relaying that information.
Oh, yeah. No, she's going to relay the what people are saying in the chat is what I need.
Yeah, but I mean, if someone asks questions, she'll be able to answer the questions. Is what I'm saying.
Yeah.
She's going to be your camera person.
My translator.
She's going to be your director / producer type person. So be well, folks. I love you guys all. Thank you all for being here. We have covered a shotgun different styles of stuff today. All good information. Some a little silly. Those who know what you're talking about. You know who you are.
Yep.
Be well. Go ahead.
Doug, it's called Scorched Earth. His last comment.
Well, for being a medic and an archer, I'm better off than most. I know how to make my own arrows and make my own bows. Not that I would need any anytime soon, mind you. I'm better off than most.
All right, good night, everybody.
Good night, everybody. Be well, be safe. I'm out of here in 5, 4, 3, 2,
Kick
1.
a pig.
Slap a rat, slap a pig, whatever it is.